Hello everyone, welcome back to more Magic the Gathering Arena. After our last draft, we actually seem to have enough to play a Premier draft, and while Ikoria is fun, I'm not as good at it, and they are offering a Premier draft in Zendikar Rising, which seems like it would be fun. I've done it once or twice before, sometimes with good results, sometimes not. But I feel like I should be able to manage like three wins most of the time in Zendikar, right? Like I'm pretty okay. I've gotten a number of 7s and not that many 0s. So let's give it a shot. I do have Draft Sim open just to mostly to help me evaluate the rare picks because I'm not very familiar with those. Looks like we're the first ones in. Could be a while. Maybe I'll get back to you. Yeah, I'll get back to you when the recording when you have a match. All right, we're back. Let's get started. That was a couple minutes, I think. I didn't time it, but it was not a short amount of time, but it wasn't ages either. Where did I put my draft guide? I lost it already. There it is. Nimble Trap Finder is. Oh, we also have this, I guess. You like Deadly Alliance, huh? Not like Thought Thief or something? Or Trap Finder? The Nimble Trap Finder is so gross when it works, but so also is the Deadly Alliance. Okay, fine. I'll take your word for it, Draft Sim. Merfolk Windrobber is probably pretty good. Royal Eruption actually is probably better. Into the Royal, really? I don't know about that. I think I'll take Royal Eruption, try to play red-black again. Yeah, I think they're pretty similar. Yeah, this is insane in like a party deck. I don't think I need a relic. Drana's Silencer is... Oh, no, we want a Seagate Colossus, right? Silencer is okay. But I think I would rather have a Colossus in a party deck. And I'm trying to build one, just based on my colors and one of the cards I have so far. Ugh. Maybe just like a 1 mana anything. It's not great. It likes the Hellion. I agree the Hellion is a stronger card in general. I think I would rather get in some early damage though. The Electromancer, right? It's got to be the Electromancer. Also, maybe I should be... I'm actually drafting against real players, so I should be paying more attention. Like, blue seems to be wide open, for example, and everyone's trying to draft red-black. So maybe I should have adjusted here. This is a thing about drafting with real players that I'm not familiar with. Utility Knife? Yeah, this is rough. I mean, I can take a rogue. I'm like stuck. I'm not experienced enough to try to transition like in the middle of a draft. Just give me like what I thought I was taking, and if it ends up my deck is horrible, like that's really quite sad. But yeah, maybe this is one reason that like I don't know. A big difference of the automated drafts is that like there really is no single. There is like I don't know. I believe they are simulated AIs that are like they try to draft the way players would, but it seems like I just receive homogenous slush from them every time. I think they just actually use like draft sims ratings or something. I don't know. Blue and green are like wide open. Maybe I should have gone for that. I get the feeling this is not going to be a very good deck. because I'm competing for colors that other people are trying to draft as well. But good news is, whoever's on my left has not been getting a lot of red or black cards, because I haven't been passing any. So hopefully when I receive cards from them, there will be more reds and blacks in there? I have like 2 rogues, a warrior, and a wizard so far. Okay, blood price, I guess. I don't think I could not take Deadly Alliance and Royal Eruption. And having taken them, it's pretty hard to switch to not red-black. Oh, and then Seagate Colossus? I don't know. I think I'm supposed to stick with red-black and hope for the best. End up with a crummy deck maybe, but at least it tried to be something. This guy's got all the cards. Okay. Don't know what's taking so long over there. Or how you built up so much time to look at cards. Like, what the hell? The silencer is still here. I think that's fine. It likes the Hellion, which it's hard to argue with, but I'm trying to do party stuff, and this is insane on 6 mana if you have much in your party. And remember that Draft Sim, or Arena Tutor, sponsored by Draft Sim, I think. Or I don't know, maybe it's... okay, a warrior is not great, but it does not really understand synergies between cards in your deck. It just knows like how good they are and what color they are. So I don't mind ignoring it quite a lot. This guy suddenly got a bunch of packs, huh? Still way over here. Okay, that's a wizard. I might end up running blue. Could happen. If you get a base camp or something. Oh, or Lithoform Blight. Skyclave Apparition. Oh, exile something. And then... oh, okay, so it's like unconditional removal. That's pretty good. Oh, there's base camp. Or we have a Pack Beast. I kind of want the base camp and start mixing in more colors because I'm having trouble getting red and black. And this is in double white. Yeah, there's no way I'm going to run that. Whereas like Cleric of Life's Bond I could run if I had base camp, but I can't pick both, obviously. Stonework Pack Beast is another like possibility. But I think I want base camp so I can just like feel a little more comfortable adding more colors. Red and green? I don't know that I want that. Another Royal Eruption? I think that's probably the best. Wayward Guide Beast is horrible. This is a pretty fine small warrior. How am I on? I have 3 rogues, 2 vampires, 2 warriors, and a wizard. So I prefer a wizard, but this warrior is totally fine. I had how many rogues again? 3. I could take another one of these. I'll take a warrior. Lithoform Blight, huh? I might actually run that and just start picking a bunch of stuff in other colors. Vanquish the Weak, but this is so good. I think we have to take the Awakening here. And like probably run it as a land, but sometimes it won't be a land and then it'll be insane. We're looking especially for, like, if we are splashing, we want especially clerics and I guess wizards, right? This guy's still the slowest one at the table. Shadow's Verdict? Oh no, that's horrible. I don't want that at all. Oh, here's a cleric in black, so I don't even have to splash for it. It's not a very powerful creature. I think I should actually just take the rogue instead, actually. Like, I mean, this is a good spell, but not in my deck. I want to run a bunch of small stuff, I think. Let's take a blue wizard, I think. And another blue wizard. And a black cleric seems good. Let's put the Lithoform Blight back in. Probably don't need this Hellhound. I have so many cards. I'm gonna have to cut a lot, obviously. It's all pretty junk. Skitter Sneak. I guess Inordinate Rage probably over the Spitfire. Not likely to run either. What are the 3 wizards, 3 warriors, 4 rogues, no clerics? It's kind of too bad. Here's a cleric. It's in green. I'm not likely to run it, but I do have a couple of color fixers. I do have 1 cleric. I already forgot. I don't think I should pick up green, right? I don't think that's a very good idea. Not for such a mediocre card. No, get out of my deck. Oh, did I actually get it out? It's in here somewhere. I think it snuck in. Lotus Cobra. Landfall, it gives you colored mana. Another base camp is actually kind of amazing. Yeah. Coveted Prize. Oh, I believe this is great. I'm going to need a few more clerics to run it. Another Lithoform Blight. I think it's probably better to run Vanquish the Weak. Like a million times better. A Pack Beast is pretty great. Deadly Alliance is actually maybe better. Yeah, it must be. I can probably cut this Scorch Rider. And the Utility Knife's not doing much, probably. How about the Sneaking Guide? It kind of sucks. It is a rogue, though. Molten Blast is bad. Palaka Predation. Oh no, we want the Bug Catcher, right? Yeah. Relic Amulet? I'm not going to be doing much of those things. Don't really want any of the blue stuff. Or the Blood Beckoning, to be honest. I already sideboarded 1 Scourge Rider. I guess I'll sideboard a Blood Beckoning and see if I change my mind. And Cascade Seer. I might run it. I don't know. Another Cascade Seer? No, that's an Expedition Diviner. Sure, let's put it in the deck. How are we for colors? Still just splashing blue, which is fine. Core Celebrant. I mean, I think it's better than anything else here. I could consider running it. Just, it's a cleric, it's white, it's like perfect. Well, it's a cleric, I guess, is the main thing. Not the fact that it's white. This is all junk. Sideboard a blue cleric, I guess. Sideboard the Spitfire, probably. I might want a Sizzling Barrage. I don't think I would want a 4/5. Okay, I don't know how well this turned out. Let's have a look. So we wound up with 14 creatures. It's a pretty messy mana base. Really, it thinks I have more black than red. I didn't even notice that. And in terms of party, I have 2 only clerics, which is kind of a bummer. 4 rogues, 3 warriors, and 4 wizards. So that's pretty okay. I have to run blue and white to get even those numbers. But I think with a Lithoform Blight and 2 base camps... You know, actually, let's run even fewer of the splash colors. Because I have like 2 base camps and the Lithoform Blight, and this will let me run like, I don't know, a Sizzling Barrage and a Mountain. Let's run 5 mountains. Say this one. One Plains looks pretty stupid. Like, my curve is quite low, I think. I could maybe get away with 15 lands. I think I could. But I don't want to cut my only plains. I have some amount of draw, I guess, in the Blood Price, this Awakening, and Coveted Prize over here. I could cut another island and count on base camps and Lithoform Blights to play all these guys. But the thing is that if I do that, I think what I want to add is another blue card. Seems highly questionable. We have like almost no top end. Just these guys. Maybe I could cut a swamp to run another because like most of my black cards are actually expensive. If I cut a swamp and then put in another, I mean, it might actually be, no, well, like a cleric is better for my party, right? And party is really important. But this creature sucks so much. I want to be on the aggressive like all the time, on the attack. But I have a bunch of stuff that cares about party, and this like could actually be useful, I think. Now, here's what Arena Tutor thinks I should run, which I assume is somewhat different from what I'm running here. I mean, first of all, it's not even listing what lands I should run, but it only mentions red and black, which makes sense to me. It doesn't think I should run 4-color. But like, I don't know, I think it should be fine. We took a lot of fixing. This is a wacky deck. I don't know, guys. Having like splash stuff in an aggressive deck is kind of hard because you have to draw the right lands. But I have several of the right lands, question mark? I don't know. I think this deck should win a game, probably, right? There'll be a game where we draw right and just have an insane setup. Whether it wins a lot of games remains to be seen. This is actually fine. I have a 2-mana play. Lithoform Blight to draw is not the end of the world. I can have much worse starting hands than this. Lithoform Blight into Cleric might even be, like, cool. Like, instead of playing this guy, maybe? Like, wouldn't I rather have a Celebrant down than have this? I think so. I don't even know what you should pick, buddy. I didn't want anyone to see how I lived. Okay, they picked Coveted Prize, which seems pretty reasonable. It's a perfect time to draw this. I didn't know I was gonna have to show anyone my hand when I was drafting this. Just the couple dozen people on YouTube, you know? They're gonna love that. They're gonna love that I've got blue. Look at that. But actually, we're playing Blood Price first, so I guess I'll do that before I commit to playing the island in case I choose to do something else. I want the wizard. I have a cleric, a warrior, a wizard, and a rogue, so I can actually down this with the silencer. And I have to take a land. I don't think I'm going to need another blue. Let's take another red. I already have 2 of those. It doesn't really matter, does it? Let's take another blue. Then I have 2 of everything. So, what do I get if I play this and this? I get 3 mana back, so I will have spent only 2. Which means I'll have 4, which means I can play this, right? So wait a minute. As long as I play this island, I can play all 3 of these guys, I believe. As opposed to base camp. Let's double check that. Play this, and this, tapping out the rest of my land, but giving me back 3 mana. This guy will cost 4, and I'll have no lands but this island. So, we do it like so. Yes. they're not happy about that warrior. That's fair enough. On the other hand, they do know I have this in hand to kill their shepherd, so I wonder if they should have killed something else to ruin my party. Like my cleric or my wizard, right? What is this doing in my deck? I tried to sideboard this. Aha! I knew a card had snuck in, but I thought it was green when I was trying to get rid of it. I see. Don't destroy anything that's mine? How would you do that with 2 white, or with white black? Subtle strike? Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. Good dodge. Didn't think of that. And your thing keeps the 1/1 counter, right? Okay. Alright, now that I have not managed to remove that thing, I am in bad shape. But I could draw like a Deadly Alliance, it could happen. I guess like if they let me... Maybe no, I don't know. You could say, because they removed my 7/5 instead of, say, a wizard, they had a way to handle this. I don't think that's very reasonable. They might have just needed to remove a 7/5. Well, I wasn't really looking to draw lands. But okay, I think that was the last effect I have that cares about cards in my hand, so I might as well just put down all the lands and go ham. I don't know, I guess actually maybe this was wrong because I care about party size. But all the stuff I have that cares about party size now is just mana, which I don't care about anymore. I think. Expedition, oh no, I do have stuff that cares about party. Okay, so I should maybe not be throwing away party creatures, huh? These two are not, making a huge dent at the moment. Sadly, X is only 2 here. I briefly thought we had opponent all the way down to 6, but evidently not. Oh, this is horrible. Alright, that'll do it. Might as well play this in case I have some quest for playing black, or a daily for playing black stuff. Alright, so we can take out the Constrictor. That's good news. Where is it? There it is. And, I mean, like, why even filter, right? If there were a good green card, maybe I might as well add it. We didn't really have color problems this game, which was nice. I don't think we can guarantee it will go so well every time. We could put in a Cascade Seer. I think Sneaking Guide is alright. I have a fair number of 2s, including the Bug Catcher, right, which is the big combo. Blood Beckoning, like, there's some creature that would be important to get back, I guess. But I think just running another useful creature might be better. Which would be this Cascade Seer, of course. I don't know, Blood Beckoning actually could return some pretty powerful stuff. Let's keep going with this white, blue, black, red deck. Oh man, not a great player. I don't know, maybe I'm a genius, just misunderstood. Sorry, what was that? Slickety Sloth? This is a pretty horrible starting hand, I think. I don't know. I mean, I have a 2-drop. I guess I'll keep it. I have a 2-drop, I have some removal. If I draw black or blue, it's kind of mostly blue. Or like base camps, or Lithoform Blight plus black. I don't know. I'll try it. It does seem pretty horrible. I don't know. Green, by the way. I really need to start drawing lands, preferably a swamp. Honestly, an island would be fine too. I'm not picky. I would even take base camp, even though it means I can't do anything next turn. Alright, it's a base camp. I mean, I'll take it. I said I would take it. Here I am taking it. And we get in for 3. Deadly Alliances, well, can't be cast because it's black. But I can play my black creatures, and that's the important thing. Okay, this is something we might want to remove someday. Shouldn't you just attack? Like, what are you going to block? I guess the point is I might not spend 2 mana on this, and then you want to be able to block without risking losing your 3/4, for example. If I could make this a 4/2, maybe? Which I can. Would I trade this for a 4/2? Maybe. For a 3/4, I mean. Trade my 4/2 for a 3/4. It's really useful to be able to get in damage, but now that I can actually spend my mana, I don't know if it's such a great idea. Here I am with an unexpectedly large number of plays available. I think I play the Skulker. And the Cleric? Well, I already have a Rogue. I could just play the Blood Priest and go in for 4. Like, how much does developing a Death Touch thing really matter right now? Not that much, I think. And this gets in like 7 damage, actually. 4 from my creature and 3 from this play. I think that's pretty good. Compared to just like developing a 2/2 Death Touch that won't do anything. Oh, also, it increased my party size so I can play the Golem. Or Colossus, which is a Golem. That is its tag here. This game is actually going well for a change. Despite the bumpy start. We made it up to 4 mana, and that's all we ever really need. And we got a base camp, which is huge. Plus, like, these two are two peas in a pod. They're made for each other. Okay, they removed it. Fine. I would have liked to have removed this before they did that, but honestly, I was never going to spend that mana, so... I guess they're playing another blocker, is the plan. Oh, I can't play the Colossus yet. But I can play Skulker and Deadly Alliance, as long as I'm careful with how I tap. Oh no. Keeping a cleric is more important than keeping this thing. Yeah. It would be nice to have two rogues for this, but my party size matters more, I think. Oh, I was thinking I could still play this if I played the rogue first, but that wouldn't have actually increased my party size. This would still cost 3. I'm a little surprised they went they went for damage here, because it seems like it would have been better to hold back at least the 1/4 to stop me from getting in 2 damage. They seem a bit on the like defensive here, right? You need to stabilize and then kill me, not like kill me while stabilizing. Okay, still no blocks. I assume they're playing a creature or two to block at this point, right? They have so much open mana. A few cards in hand, and like, you would think if they weren't going to block, they would at this point realize it's useful to hold creatures back. So I might be Deadly Alliancing it. I can't play both of these anymore, which would have been nice. And I also can't play this. You're sacking the 3/1, huh? This only does 3 damage. So there's no way I'm going to be able to kick it, like, ever, right? I think I have to put away the 2/1. It's my only cleric, but right now I don't have multiples of anything except warriors, and I don't want to put this back, I don't think. Well, not put it back, lose it, right? Sacrifice it. Okay, a 5th mana is actually really nice, I think. Because now I can play this for 3, and this for 2, and get in for 4? Yes, that's how I want to tap. I guess it's almost the only legal way to tap. Well, actually, I don't know if I want Deadly Alliance this thing, do I? Because then I won't have any way to deal with this stuff. I mean, I have a Colossus. Okay. Like, oh no. It wasn't going to be able to like block that turn because I had this, but it was going to start spreading when they played lands is what I was worried about. That's why I got rid of it, as opposed to say this 1/4 or this 3/4 even better, right? Yeah, we just have to play this. Try to do something with it. I can make this unable to block and sneak in 2 damage. They'd be at 5. That's not really good enough. Blood Beckoning. Bring back these two. I mean, that does seem pretty good, doesn't it? Or the Blight Priest might actually be better. Because my party size is 4, right? That's a thought. Or no, it's only... It would be 4 once I played the Blight Priest, and then this would be 3 for lethal. I think that's actually a better way to set this up. Let's play this just for unkicked. The Blood Priest, I'm sorry. And then just hit them in the face right now for 3. Come on, you don't have an instant to... Good game. All right, we got one. That was a bit of a mess. I'd like to thank my bug catcher and my sneaking guide for that win, mostly. But also, I played it pretty okay, I thought. Noticing the plan with the Blood Priest, rather than the obvious thing of putting down the bug catcher. YTB, my opponent thinks I'm the best. You're the best. That's what they're saying to me. I choose to believe. Ugh. I cannot play this. This is fine. This is great. Well, yeah, it's fine. I think I put back the planes and just run 2 lands with this stuff. Yeah, because I'll have a Lithoform Blight. What do I need a planes for, right? And I kind of wanted to keep all these creatures, was the idea. Oh boy, I'm gonna get milled and milled and milled. Well, hopefully we kill them before that becomes relevant. Right now, we're not setting up to do that, though. Another swamp, huh? Well, that's... could be worse. What do I do next turn? Do I Deadly Alliance the Ruin Crab? Am I that scared of getting milled or not? I don't really know. Or do I just develop Bug Catcher calmly? I'm getting milled at 4 cards a turn, plus I'm drawing 1. That's 5, right? So that gives me like 5 turns to kill him? I think the Bug Catcher could do that. But this gives me a lot of time, I think. Well, then they have, like, attacking as a way to kill me. I can play this cheaper later, like soon later even. Right, like if I draw another land, I can play this wizard and then play the Deadly Alliance for 1. The thing is, if they ever remove either of my red creatures, I just die. That's pretty cool. How many colors has my opponent seen of me, by the way? They've seen blue and white. Okay, fair enough. There's my land. And I'm... No. Blue. You can still undo. I wasn't sure if you could. Now I think I get rid of the Ruin Crab, because this 2/3 and them drawing cards is, like, interesting, but not currently killing me. And I feel like well, I don't know, they're probably running out of lands, right? Like, I don't know, this is an instant, I can wait. Let's see what happens. Oh no, I maybe should have killed it on my turn before they got a chance to play a land if I was going to kill this, right? Okay. Whoops. But they might play a big creature now, and it would be great to, like, clear that out, right? I don't know. Okay, yeah, that's probably an issue. Like, that's probably more important than getting decked a little. Really? You don't want to go in with this instead? I think I do play one of these rather than go in for 5. Well, no, I don't. This is only doing 1 card worth of mill. So this does not really slow down my clock by anything nearly as much as a whole turn, which is like this, right? I'm killing opponent in like 4 turns, right? So I think it's better to just keep swinging and hope they can never stop me. And eventually they'll, like, run out of lands, so this is not that big a concern. Let's just turn this guy on. I guess they really are committed to the milling me out plan. That's why they're attacking with this instead of drawing cards. But I kind of feel like cards would be great to make sure that I don't develop something important, or to stop me from using what I have developed. I don't know. Yeah, now they're realizing they want an answer. Or like a land, by the way. so that they can keep milling me. Ah, I see. These creatures all don't do anything. It's really just a race between my deck and your life, I feel like, right? Oh, this is a nice card to have. I think I could Deadly Alliance the Ruin Crab. That might be my best play. I'm like, I might as well do it now, right? I don't think they're threatening to kill me with damage, but if they are, like, I guess I'll die. I have flyers as a follow-up, right? So if they manage to stop this plan, I have like contingencies. The 4/4 is an issue, but I would block it to kill it. Oh, but if I do, I lose my party stuff, and this is only 3 damage. Okay, so they want to get in some damage. This is what, 8? And they can get in 6 next turn with no problem. But I can still get in 4 plus 4 if I... No... Yeah, because I don't have to pay to make something unblockable now, right? I can just play the 3/2 flyer and then attack for 4. And have a 1-mana card back to block their 3. They're getting in for... I don't know, not that much. No combat tricks though, please? Or creatures? Oh, that's a problem, right? They can play another creature, I forgot. This is a problem. I'm actually a little surprised at the Arisen Riptide. They've only played 1 spell with Kicker so far. This Geyser Mage, or yeah. Oh dear. Ah, okay, I can sizzle that away, I guess. That's something. If I do, I can't play this warrior without taking more damage, which is kind of an issue if I do. Right? Like, I think I'm dead? Kind of? I think I need to attack, sizzle this away, and play this warrior and just take a little damage and try not to die. But I do need to get damage in. What I would have loved to do if they didn't have this was play this threatening lethal, right? Oh, are you just calculating whether you can kill me if you ignore that? Why can't I play this? Seems like I should be able to. Oh, because we're still in combat. Anyway, I think I need a creature more than I need one life. It means I have to kill them next turn, but I don't know, maybe I could. I can't, it's impossible, right? Maybe I could draw something, like Royal Eruption might help. I see. What are my outs? Do I have any? No. Well, that simplifies the question, doesn't it? I have to block 2 of these. I guess I might as well kill one, I think. And then I could work together to kill this and then still die. Yeah. Alright, I'm out of here. This was not a great game in terms of how well the deck performed. I had some trouble getting started because of color trouble, as you would expect. And also, keeping a 2-mana hand was kind of a problem, but that's what you get when you run 15 lands, right? We're playing against, well, it looks sort of like Love, but I don't know how to read the diacritics, you know. I guess that's not really a diacritic. I assume this is an English person, or an English-speaking person just playing around with diacritics, but it could be like a name I don't understand in a totally different language. Who knows? I don't think I can keep this. Can I? No, just the Electromancer, and I need to draw like a land to even get that? Oh, this is even worse. Fine. I can put back both Royal Eruptions, I think. I'm not happy about what just happened. Maybe I could have. Maybe the 2-mana hand would have been better. I don't know. Maybe I should have kept one Royal Eruption and not drawn all these stupid lands. I think I'm gonna lose this game. I don't have anything in my hand, right? What am I supposed to do? Well, maybe a 3/2 flyer will just be too much for them. Green-blue kicker stuff, huh? Okay. More kicker stuff. Yeah, looks like you have a real deck, unlike some of us. Well, that's I mean, it's a rogue. I could attack with the 2/2. I don't know what they would block with, actually. But I think it's better to just like have a Death Touch holding on, and then I can start getting in like 5 damage a turn instead of 3. Like if they traded it with the 2/4, like on the face of it that looks nice because this is like a land and a bigger creature and it gives them life, but I think actually my 2/2 is better. My party is currently 2, which is somewhat anemic. But okay, at least I could kill this flyer if I drew a land. But it does look like I will be losing this game. They, I assume, have many kicker spells. I mean, well, does my life matter that much? Well, not really. I just need to be able to, like, assume I draw a land, kill this, or something else that kills this, maybe. What else is in my deck? 2 Royal Eruptions are at the bottom, so that won't do. Deadly Alliance? Yeah, I have 2 of those. Those I could use. Sizzling Barrage might do. Those are the main 3, I guess. I think I'll just take the damage here. Yeah. Well, this is what I get for trying to play Premier Draft, where it's tougher to get a real deck. I don't know. I mean, like, my problem this game was just that I mulliganed twice, which was more about cutting 2 lands than it was about running blue. Like, my color base has been fine. Okay, I mean, now I could remove one of these 2/2s, but sadly that's no longer good enough. I don't know. They're even running the gate, which doesn't matter for this card, but I guess I better play this and, like, hope to draw Blood Price? Oh, this is just horrible. This is a slaughter. Okay, I have to get rid of that thing at this point. I was hoping I might be able to race them. This has not eventuated. And honestly, I have to get rid of this as well and just, like, hope I draw Deadly Alliance in time to kill this guy. And then somehow deal with the 2/2. Like, my prospects are not good. But the good news is it's looking so dire that it won't take long to die, so I can just stick around instead of having to concede. Maybe I'll get, I don't know. What is there in my deck that would win, right? Like, nothing? Yeah. Even against the board as it stands, I think I'm, like, pretty much dead, even if I get the best draws in my deck. And they're about to kick something enormous, right? Let's not give them the satisfaction. Alright, well, 1 and 3. Okay, that's what happens when you run a bad deck. I thought it might have worked out better. At least we got 1 win. And I'm discovering once again that Premier is just harder than Quick Draft, it seems to me. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.